Hi, this is David Coffer, Director of Marketing for TERIS. With us today is Shawn Sieck, and Shawn's going to talk about another way that law firms and corporations can save money. And that is how to properly identify their data locations. So Shawn, take it away.
Hi, my name is Shawn Sieck. I'm the Regional Director of Electronic Sales here at TERIS in our Silicon Valley office. And this video posting is going to be what is hopefully the first in a series of areas and avenues to help corporations and law firms and the like effectively do a cost savings, if you will. Today's topic is basically helping the clients identify during their initial custodian interviews data location. What I mean by that is how the client is actually able to effectively go in when they're talking to their custodian. Once they've interviewed the custodian and deemed that it's a responsive custodian, they need to proceed with some sort of collection, is being able to efficiently identify where the data might be stored in their facility, whether it be on their machines or elsewhere in their infrastructure inside their company. So the goal is to basically go in once, do it once right the first time, and then be able to effectively process them there and not have to go back. With the recession in place, it's one of the key things. All the travel restrictions that are going on, it's really cost effective to make sure that you get it right essentially the first time. And what I've done is I've created a kind of a checklist, if you will, for the law firm when talking to the custodian, how to essentially identify where data might be storing. Kind of want to hit up on a few high points of the kind of checklist, if you will. One of the first things is basically making sure that they confirm where their workstation is, how many they're assigned to them, if they have laptops, if they're working from home, and if they use their personal machines for any work use. Those should be identified and inventoried. The next one is any external devices, USB drives, thumb drives, flash drives that are used for any fashion data and file storage. Any shared drives that are on their local network or extended network, whatever their situation is being able to identify where the data is stored as far as on their network and whether shared drives it might be in. The next one that we work with is backups. How does the company do their backup system? It can be kind of a top level from here because this can get pretty extensive, but essentially identifying is there a backup system in place, and if so, who's in charge of it? And then you can kind of go off in the direction that you need to once you've identified the form of the backup. The other thing that you want to be able to touch base on is email. Is it held locally on the machines, or is it held on a server? Is it POP? Is it IMAP? Is it Exchange? Identify the email system that's in place and how it's stored. If it's only stored locally, then a local capture is sufficient. If not, then we need to explore other avenues with IT and records management. The next one that we work on is hard copy. Can't forget about paper. Where do they keep their paper? Is it in their office? Do they have a storage room? Whatever it might be, identifying where they keep paper. Any internal or shared links. If they have like an internal message or blog, that's another one that is pretty key to identify. If they have like a workspace that they post information about a specific project that may or may not be related to this case, it's good to identify that ahead of time. The next step that we kind of go for is PDAs, Blackberries, iPhones, whatever it might be, iPods. They've got a hard drive on there. Do they use that for any work use of any kind? And do we need to go in and acquire that data as well? And then the last one is any device not owned by the specific client or corporation that is used for a work product. That work product belongs to the client under U.S. law. So being able to identify if they work from home or remotely, kind of a log me in type situation, being able to identify, do we need to go in and acquire or pull any data off that local machine as well. So hopefully that gives you an insight as far as how to get started working with the custodians and the interviews and making things effectively go through and do cost savings as much as possible. I look forward to any thoughts or comments that you might have, and we'll talk to you next time.
Thanks a lot, Shawn. That's some really great information. If you would like some additional information or to contact Shawn directly, you can do so by calling us at 888-99-TERIS, that's TERIS, or visit our website at teris.com. Thanks for watching.